Hi, Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Virgo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Virgo, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what potential blessings or energies may be coming in your direction or that you may be attracting in the month of September. And by the way, the month of September, a lot of powerful transformative energies will be, potentially felt and may influence your reading. And that's because we have not just one, but two eclipses happening in the month of September. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you're interested in scheduling a private reading, then look down below in the description box. All my information and links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, let's jump into explaining two very important shifts and powerful transformational energies that may influence your September reading. So we have two eclipses happening in September. The first, September 7th, it's a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipses are all about closing chapters. It's about shedding, releasing, letting go. It's about endings having to do with hidden emotions. Solar eclipse happening September 21st, about 2 weeks after that lunar eclipse. And that solar eclipse energy is also about resetting. So both of them, it's about resetting. Okay. It's that reset button, but they affect and influence things very differently. As I said, the lunar eclipse is more about letting go of that emotional release, those emotive energies, okay? Shutting endings, closing chapters. Solar eclipse is more about opening new chapters. It's about new beginning. It's a cosmic reset here of the dawn of a new day, seeing things from a new perspective, really taking a look at an honest look the things that you really want to shift into a purposeful action of a new chapter or a new beginning. So those two beautiful energies there are going to be quite a doozy and may influence your September readings. Now, that's also not taking into account the black moon energy that is happening a little bit before that. Okay, so it just here this upcoming weekend, August 22nd. So that, of course, will have come and gone. But just giving you a heads up here on how that may potentially influence your reading. Now, that being said, I'm going to take a look at four different sections because of those powerful energies that are coming in, okay, in the month of September. So the first is going to be, I'm going to channel messages focusing on the potential overall energy for you in the month of September. And then I'm going to take a closer look at three other sectors, that being your love life, your career or finances, and your domestic scene, your home life, right? That being said, let's take a look here at what's coming through as your potential overall energy here, Virgo, for the month of September, of course, taking into account the eclipse energy. And you have here the one who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. And I feel here that, as I said, that lunar eclipse is really focusing on those that inner release, the unconscious, subconscious, emotional tethering that we may potentially still have connected to either people, situations, circumstances, events, and environments that we need to let go of, right? And so the lunar eclipse here may be, you may feel that a little bit more here by the looks of this card. You may, in a way, take a look at the things that you're regretful for, things that you have lost emotionally. Taking a look at the battles, right, that you have endured and how that emotional charge or how that emotional burden may still be weighing in your heart. or your emotions. And I feel here that with this card, this is talking about you stepping away from that, you really releasing that. Because if you take a look here at this person, they're walking over all these skulls here. So there's this sense of you really focusing on the letting go of the releasing, whether that be the karmic patterns, whether that be the inner release of emotions, things that you have been holding on to, memories, experiences. And due to the fact that, again, we have the solar eclipse, which is all about new beginnings, it's you really focusing on how you're going to start something brand new. Okay, of course, taking into account the lessons that you've learned from the past or recent past. But I do feel that this is like a brand new start where your focus and your energy may very well be on this new reset in regards to opening new chapters. Let's see what else is coming through for you here as the overall energy potentially here in the month of, yeah, there we go. In the month of September, you have unfinished business, loose ends, feeling restless. Okay. So you're going to tie up emotional loose ends. You're going to tie up things that have been left, in the back burner, or that you've been turning, a blind eye to, or that you may have been procrastinating on. I feel here that this month of September is coming across as this energy where you're finally going to make sure that you are caught up with anything and everything that may be going on here for you in September. That you're really going to take a look at what needs fine tuning, or what needs a final closure, or walking away from, or endings, and really looking and focusing on the energy of rebuilding a new chapter, rebuilding new storylines, rebuilding new experiences, new memories here. And you actually feeling proud that you have had the ability here to thrive in those situations, circumstances, and events, because you're now ready for this butterfly moment. Okay. You're out of the cocoon and you're ready to start embarking on a new journey or a new chapter. Now, let's see how that may resonate here for you, Virgo, in regards to your love life. Now, whether you are in a connection, marriage, couple, partnership, or whether you are single, either way, we're going to take a look, an overview look. And if you want more details, then take a look at the playlist, which shortly I should be starting on the couples and singles playlist, focusing on September energies. Okay. That being said, you have here flirt. Okay. So there's going to be this sense of potential spiciness here. You also have heartbreak. I'm not surprised here because, as I said, there's this kind of energy of letting go and releasing things from the past, recent past, with that lunar eclipse. But I do feel this brand new start, this brand new beginning, this brand new chapter of you focusing more. And again, this is where I'm going to divide the reading. If you are a couple in a partnership, I feel that there's more passion, there's more of that connection, chemistry, really something here between the both of you, uniting, or, kind of in a way connecting both of you a lot more here in the month of September. Okay. Now, releasing anything that, like I said at the top of the reading, may be connected to heartbreak, grief, and things of that nature is going to be important. But I feel that that release, that letting bygones be bygones, and really shifting and focusing on how to better create a better stability, create stronger foundation with your partner, it could lead here to more passion. Okay. More of a bond and connection, and magnetic attraction here. So flirt is here for you. Now, if you are single, it's coming across as you really being ready to step out into the dating world, the dating scene. Okay. I feel here that some of you may be undergoing some changes Now, it could be something like changing up the wardrobe, changing hairstyles, hair color. Maybe you're going to grow a beard instead of shaving, instead of shaving. Some of you may decide, okay, no, I want to, whatever. It could be, it could be outward, it could be external, but it could also be internal. Okay. It could be different routines, going out more. Okay. Getting out of your comfort zone, allowing yourself to make new social circles here. Okay. That could be very much connected to that uh, love sector. Now, you have here the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. And there's this more of this focus on ensuring that things keep progressing, building, getting better, getting stronger. Okay, Eight of Pentacles is a focused dedication on something to make it better, to make it more stable, more secure. There's a mastery involved here in regards to a sector of your love life. So, like I said, coming closer with your partner, creating more of, romantic moments, or taking or making the effort of showing those love languages. If you're single, it could be you really focusing on saying to yourself, okay, well, what do I need to do in order to step up and, step up my love, life, my dating scene, the dating, So that is what I'm getting here. There's this sense here of you really focusing on making something better and creating a sense of mastery along with it. I'm also feeling here, especially with flirt, I do feel that this is, and of course, Virgo, your sign is ruled by Mercury. So there could be here something very much connected to communication, the way that you communicate to others, your partner, or those of you who are single here, the communication between you and someone that may be also potentially coming in for you here in the month of September, where either you're going to be interested in someone may be interested in you. That energy could be a possible thing here. By the way, you do have the angel number 8 here. Okay, so 17, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. And like I said, this is the 8 of Pentacles. Let's jump into your career or finances. Let's see what may potentially be brewing there. You have forgiveness. Okay, there could be here some situations, circumstances, or events in the month of September that may be coming up, whether it's with a colleagues, staff, boss, your staff, people that you're overseeing, maybe customers, clients, maybe you asking for an apology, or or maybe someone asking, an apology, asking you for an apology. Either way, there's this sense here of making something right, making something better. Okay, whether it's you doing that mending, fixing, repairing, or restructuring something here, or whether it's someone from the outside wanting to do that with you. Okay, either way, forgiveness is here for you in the sector of your career and your finances. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you here, Virgo. Ooh, all right. So you have protected and you have children. All right. Two very important cards just popped up. I was actually looking for one, but we'll take both. Protected says you are safe and supported while you change your career. For some of you, it may be. It may be that you may be writing a letter of resignation. You may be leaving one job or a specific role here and moving into something brand new. That makes sense here, especially with that solar eclipse, where you may see yourself starting in a new location or in a new company or looking for a new job or really embracing other opportunities when it comes to career. And of course, it affecting your finances, right? What I'm also getting here is that there could be, like I said, there could be a situation, circumstance, or event here that may be coming up in the job or career sector where someone may be trying to mend, fix, repair, um, maybe an argument, maybe a disagreement, maybe a misunderstanding, maybe there may be here a sense of a mistake, okay? And so I feel here that there is this element of number one, making sure that you are protected. So save those emails, make sure that you are very focused and maybe even, I don't want to say hyper focused, but definitely pay attention to detail here, Virgo. And of course, that comes easily for you because you are the I analyze type of energy. So again, just make sure that you have evidence and things that can back up whatever misunderstanding may potentially occur here in the month of September. Okay. For others of you here, there's a sense of being supported, either being supported by your company, your job. Maybe for some of you, there may be something here about unemployment, maybe not getting enough, hours, or, maybe something here about severance packages here. I don't know, but this is coming across as some of you here being protected by a situation, circumstance, or event, or your job or your responsibility. Like, for example, if there's not enough hours, like how is your job going to help you and protect your, finances in that? But I'm definitely getting that energy. Others of you, you have here children. It says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing. And it says children, which that could be one or two. Okay, some of you may be thinking about moving into a direction where you are teaching either children, adolescents, or teaching other people something because you have a great mastery or you have a lot of experience in something. And so you are ready for that next step. Maybe for some of you, you may see that maybe where you are currently now, that may not be valued. And so you may be thinking about pivoting into a new direction, which I know that forgiveness wouldn't be the right word for it. But if you're writing kind of a letter of resignation, kind of like a parting of ways. Okay. So for some of you, it may be that you may be starting to think here in the month of September, or maybe embarking on this new journey. For others of you, if it's not teaching, it could very well be something having to do with helping others, customer service, or jobs, or roles or responsibilities that deal more with, the act of service, serving others, helping others in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Others of you have healing here, and it could be the healing arts, like energetic healing, or maybe even something having to do with health care. Okay. Health care as well, in some capacity here of that. But however this might resonate for you, children could be symbolic. It could be you starting on this journey. Children may be like the novice, like the page energy in tarot. So again, for this is going to resonate for some of you because you're going to start thinking or actually making moves, giving 2-week notices here. And others of you, again, accepting or asking for an apology may be here due to a misunderstanding. Last but not least, let's take a look at your domestic scene, your home life. This is the non-romantic area of your life. So it could be your home, your family, friends, colleagues, loved ones, staff. Let's see what's coming through for you. Potential energy here in the month of September. You have here door to spirit. You're going to be very much open to, look at that. Be careful. There could be someone here. You have deceit here. There could be something here happening unexpectedly. You may not see it coming. There could be something or someone here with a motive, with a I'm getting this like deceptive, hidden transparency situation, maybe something that they don't want you to know, maybe something that you're feeling on a gut level feeling, maybe sign symbols, synchronicities. Remember, I did talk about that at the top of the reading here. And, for others of you, remember that the overall energy here is the one who is going into battle, the one who is victorious. And for some of you, letting go the bitterness. So there may be here some type of reconciliation and reunion here for others of you. And for others of you, it's going to be like you really knowing who this person is because you are getting sign symbol synchronicities, or your intuition is kind of saying, hello, hello, pay attention. And you really being more aware of those either people, person, or environments. Okay. So there you go. For others of you, it may be your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Okay. There may be something here that you are turning or have been turning a blind eye towards, that you haven't been really wanting to talk about here. And in the month of September, it's coming across like, well, guess what? It's going to be the time for you to clear the air. You do have here a white dove, again, very much connected to apology, forgiveness, and reconciliation there, or letting bygones be bygones. Okay. Doesn't mean that you have to talk to someone if you feel that that isn't the case, that, maybe it might not be safe. Maybe you don't want to deal with the person, but you can energetically forgive people here very easily, listening to the Ho'oponopono prayer, focusing on the heart chakra frequency of 639 hertz solfeggio frequency, letting go and releasing, because remember, eclipses are all about resetting yourself. Okay. So you also have here the Queen of Wands. By the way, your intuition may be at play here. You're going to have more of a take charge energy here in your domestic scene. Okay, in the domestic sector, you do have the King of Swords. I did talk about that. You having the not only intelligence, but the logical, rational, analytical analyzation. You're able to analyze things from a very strategic point of view. Again, you may be able to decipher what this may be about, whether it's that you are choosing to tie up loose ends having to do with someone or something that may be trying to do, or trying to pull wool over your eyes, so to speak, or that you are aware of somebody's motives here. Okay, so just pay attention. Again, this is your domestic scene, family, friends, loved ones, co-workers, staff. Okay, so pay attention to that. But you do have here the Ace of Wands, and there's this energy of a brand new start and a brand new beginning. For some of you, it's coming across as you forgiving someone or being forgiven here about a situation, circumstance, or event, or with someone here in the month of September. So, of course, this could be very well connected to your love life as well, depending, of course, as that may resonate. That being said, Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe, and hopefully I'll meet you during those 5-minute topic readings on my channel. Take care, and I'll see you soon.